How to stay organized and finish all of your work. My biggest tip is to use a planner and make a to-do list. Write down all of your tasks and cross them out once you're done. My second tip is to keep a clean workspace. Having a clean workspace will allow you to have a clear mind.
I was asked what my biggest tips were as a college student to being successful, and my first one is to get a planner. I love getting a planner and writing the assignments and quizzes that I have to do at the end of the month and in the coming months, and that way when I do that, I can go back and I can mark it off and I have a feeling of accomplishment and knowing that I did what I needed to do. I also read ahead in the syllabus that the teacher provides, and I write down my assignments for the coming months. That way I can be extra prepared in knowing what I need to get done. For each class, I will do different notebooks. That way I don't get anything mixed up. And another tip that I have is to keep the notes interesting. I love using different colored pens and highlighters. That way I can memorize my materials better, and it's just more fun and engaging. And as you can see here, I have a variety of colors, and like I said, it just helps me out so much. Also, take a breath. Relax a little. Make yourself a coffee in between classes, or put on a movie, or watch a YouTube video, because you've worked really hard and you don't need to pedal to the metal 24/7. It's okay to relax, it's okay to be human, and it's okay to take a breath. You've worked hard and you've earned it.
Attention all students, use Notion for all your classes. It will save you time and organize all assignments and classes you have. It's free for students.
Here's the best way to organize your notes for school. For every subject, set yourself up with one folder with plastic pockets and 2 exercise books. Do not cross-contaminate between subjects because you will hate yourself when it comes time to revise for exams. Use the folders to store any handouts or loose leaf sheets of paper that you receive from class. Use one exercise book purely to take notes and write down theory, and use the other one for practice questions.
How to organize your desktop. First, you want to go to the Canva website and choose a presentation layout. You can search for inspiration online. It's free and you can add any element you want. You can play with them around. You can change their color, add some stickers, tapes, so add some text, change the font, color, etc. Then you want to download it. And then you can save it as your desktop wallpaper.
Create a new list in your Reminders app. You can call it whatever you want, and you can change the icon and the color depending on your preferences. Then, inside the list, you can create a reminder for each of your classes. For example, English, you can put that you need to read Chapter 1 and do your worksheet. Swipe to the right to indent these and make it a part of your English class. Then, you can move on to math. If there's a specific due date, you can go ahead and change the reminder, and now you can see that packet number 1 is due on August 10th. If it's a reoccurring task, like you have to read every week for English, then go back into that task and click Remind Me on a Day, and then you can click Repeat and set how often you want it to repeat. Then when you check that task off, it will remind you again every single week if you have to do it weekly. Now all of your tasks are here in this list that you can check off with the due dates. Follow for more tips.
I admit it's exciting, possibly gonna like it. Tell me what's your motive.
2 apps you need if you want to get work done and watch anime after. Number 1 is 𝙏𝙧𝙮. It allows you to visually plan out your day ahead of time, so you can set aside time for the things you want. Next up is the Speechify app, which I use for my assignments. It reads out my Google Docs, assignments, and articles and more, which helps me finish my assignments quicker, so I can watch anime after. Click the link in my bio to try their iOS app.
So I thought I would show you how I organize my week. So first I go to my planner and I change it to the week that it is and see everything I have in an overview. Then I fill out my weekly plan, start with the date, and I go through all of my courses and see what I have for each week and write everything down. Then I go through each course and make sure I finished what I had for the week. I write in my work schedule and my weekly goals for social media.
I like you, won't give a fuck about your boyfriend. Come on, let's link, can't do what I do. I can beat it up with no hands. Treat you like you monarchy. We can slide out, touch band. Come on, let's link, can't do what I do. I can beat it up with no hands. Come on, in. Come on, in. Come on, let's link. Come on, let's link. Come on, in.
Okay,
so I've gotten a lot of questions like this one about how I stay organized and how I organize my planner specifically. So I figured I would just make a video because it's Sunday and Sunday is scheduling day for me. So I'll just show you. So this is what my schedule looks like right now. I organize my classes into 4 categories, and then also every class has a color. So blue is like clinical classes, green is like biology, purple is like more thinking, so psychology and Polish, and pink is more like theoretical classes. And then every day I have like to-do lists, and under whatever class it is, I write the to-do list in the color that class is. So for example, microbiology is green, so underneath microbiology I put like whatever I have to do in microbiology that day in that color. And this sort of makes scheduling a lot of fun for me, and it looks good, and I don't know, I feel like it just helps me stay organized, honestly. And this is what it looks like when I'm done. So this is for last week. I just cross out whatever I did and then put a V next to whatever class it is when I'm done.
When it comes to organizing for school, I will try just about anything to lighten the load. My boys have 2 closets in their room, so I decided to turn one closet, which was their virtual closet, into their school closet. Their clothes is organized from each day of the week. I will wash on Sunday and restock.
Plan my semester with me.
So first I went to each of my class syllabi and saw when everything was due, the due dates and everything, and I will use that to put into my Google Calendar as a full day event on the week section and put that under my homework category. This will help me when I'm planning my week, so I can look ahead and see what's due, so I can plan a time to do that during the week. This really helps time management. I highly recommend. Another thing that I started doing is putting down everything that's due in each module under the description in the event. I hope this helps, guys.